Hi guys, welcome to the Agent Mentorship Platform Network. Thanks for coming back and joining us. Guys, if you like these videos, please share them on all your social media platforms. I'm Mark Dandrea with Red One Realty, the doctor of real estate.
And I'm Maddie Harris with Red One Realty.
Maddie, thanks for stopping in today. I really appreciate it. I know we've been trying to get this together for a while, but we're both very busy. I'm glad you're here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I know one of the things that you wanted to share with your clients and your family and your friends was about interest rates. So let me just briefly tell a quick story about it. I've been in real estate for 33 years. Interest rates when I first came into real estate were at about 10%.
And that was
1992.
Got it.
Yeah, so I'm old. So in 1992, interest rates were, beginning 92, right around 10. And then they dropped down to between 6 and 8 and then settled in at 6%.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen interest rates really get above 6%, more or less, let's just say on average, for the last 32 years. What do you think about interest rates now? How do you think it's affecting the market? Just what are your thoughts on interest rates in general?
So I think that the hard thing for a lot of people to grasp is that we were kind of spoiled recently with our record low 2.96.
Yes.
So for a lot of people just coming into the real estate market, they think that that is the normal.
Yeah.
And historically, it's not.
Right.
On average, we're around 7 to 8% since the 70s, since they've been tracking it.
Yes.
So I think that that's a hard thing for people to realize.
To grasp.
And they don't realize the appreciation aspect, that waiting for interest rates to drop doesn't always mean that they're getting the best bang for their buck. If the house they want is, growing over time in price, then they may be paying more for the same house once interest rates do drop.
So that's interesting. So you're comparing an interest rate with a house price. So let's talk about that for just a hot second. So what you're talking about is you're talking to clients and family and friends every day, and you've got some of them saying, "Hey, I want to wait for interest rates to drop." In the meantime, housing prices continue to go up between 5 and 8% a year.
Correct.
So what you're saying is, what they might pick up in interest rate gain, they might lose in equity.
Correct. Yes.
That makes sense. So it's the math of this that we want to try to get people focused on.
Exactly.
You mentioned something earlier that was, kind of emotional. We get shocked because we get used to use the word spoiled, and you're right.
Yeah.
People are spoiled, so they get kind of shocked. Used to interest rates being 3 or 4, and now they're at 7. And that's an emotional response to it.
It is, definitely.
So do you focus on the math piece with your clients when you're talking to them about houses and try to get them to understand that this really is about your monthly budget more than anything else?
I do try to bring in the math aspect, but of course, buying a home, if it's your primary residence, is an emotional decision.
Yeah.
So there's only so much math that can affect the decision. You know what I mean?
That's a great point. You and I have talked about this a bunch when we're touring houses with people, and we're getting off the interest rate subject, but we want them to pull up every day and love being home.
Absolutely.
And that's purely emotional.
Absolutely.
So interest rates, important. It's certainly math, and if we can show people how something works in their budget, but this all ends up being about being of assistance to people and trying to help them make what is a huge decision in their lives.
Absolutely. Trying to facilitate that process for them.
Makes perfect sense to me. I really appreciate you talking to us about it today.
Yeah,
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No sweat. I'm Mark Dandrea, the doctor of real estate. This is the Agent Mentorship Platform Network, and I've been joined today by Maddie Harris with Red One Realty. We'll be back again real soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. You guys have a great day.